the Source and N1 mixtape, Fem Fel. Ain't no more.
Real people feel other real people's auras, you feel me? And I don't know about the rest of them, they're strangers, fam.
It's like when good people connect with good people, innit? No matter what kind of walk of life you're in, you know what I mean? If you connect with each other, then you do.
Sort of like late 80s hip hop, really. It just seemed a real like phrase that they all used.
Yeah, just know yourself, know your heart. If you know that you can go and approach someone and what you've got to offer is good enough to sit on the table, then, you know, both parties will recognise that, innit?
Well, something that comes from within, and it's about what a person feels. About honesty for me. When I say real, talk about honesty, we talk about love, we talk about life. So I think it's about being true to yourself, what values you have in life, what things you appreciate, what things you don't appreciate, and not just going with whatever's the cool thing to do.
I know when you're acting, yeah? So when you look in a man's eyes and you can tell he's acting, it's not real.
To truly look inside yourself and understand what's important to you and not the things that make you look important to other people, and having the guts to stand by them. So even if it doesn't, even if it means you can't be the guy on the street, even if it means you can't get that girl, it means taking the time to really understand who you are and then having the balls to carry it out.
You understand me, I understand you. That's how I see it.
Just being you, innit? Just doing what you need to do to survive. Get me? Everyone's gonna have their opinion on you and whatever, but just do what you have to do, innit?
Just seeing a person's spirit, not to get deep, but you can tell, like that's what's real. You can always tell, like it might take you a little bit of time, but you always get to the bottom of fakes, phonies, and yeah, it's just about those that stand by you, whether it be man, woman, whatever, family, friends.
Real recognize real.
It's about being humble, like it's about being content with what you've got. That's real. If you know what you've got, boom, then that's you. You got that, and you strive for more, but don't hate on what other people have got just for the sake of you ain't got it.
If you are real, then you recognise the realness in someone else, innit? That's it, innit? What more can it mean?
Gangster! Fucking gangster! He's a fucking gangster! Realise, recognise real! You fucking gangster, motherfucker!
It's about respecting your opponents, respecting your enemies. You know the real ones, innit?
Real Trapstar, you can say that I'm famous. Real recognise real, and these niggas are strangers.
What that makes me think of is when subculture is dismissed. So a lot of people think they're real and don't recognise what real really is. So take society today and kids today. You take a young man who's just road led and all this shit, and then you've got a war veteran crossing the street who's old and decrepit. Young roadman looks at old war veteran, thinks, I'm going to take his shit. Fuck off. Yeah? And what that young roadman is not thinking of is that he is looking at real.
No, I don't really go by that real, recognise real. I just go by sides in life. It's which side you want. As I said before, you're either banging in the nail or you hanging on the cross. Which side?
Is having authenticity, knowing yourself, and being integral in what you are. It becomes what you do.
It's just understanding that what real means, isn't it? Because real means something different to everybody. Real is just your own reality, you understand what I'm saying? Anything separate to that is fake. So as long as it's your reality, then that's real, regardless of what it is.
Real recognise fake. Can't relate to fake niggas.
When you see someone's not being fake, you see someone not pretending to be something they're not, you recognise that and you appreciate that.
So if you're on a road and you're doing whatever, you're talking about it, and that's you, then you're real. If you're not and you're talking about it and being yourself, then that's you too.
A real person is like me. I'm a real person. Real recognizes recognize real. That means like I recognize me when I look in the mirror.
An honest man recognises an honest man. A criminal recognises a criminal. Basically, birds of a feather flock together.
You know, everyone's individuals, everyone's unique, so, you know, should have their own expression. So to me, you know, being real is being true to yourself. If you ain't being true to yourself, you're being fake to yourself. And if you're being fake to yourself, that means you're being fake, period. Yeah.
All you rappers talking about real this and real that, yeah? Like, stop talking shit. Like, you man are baiting up real hustlers' moves on road with your bars and your music videos and that. Like, you might as well just be a government snitch, innit?
Being real isn't what you do, it's who you are. Simple, innit?
If from beginning now, you're telling me you're a police boy. You're telling me you're a police boy. I come and I beat a shot after you. You call police for me. You're not keeping it real to me, but in your book, that might be keeping it real, because from what day that I've met you, you're telling me you're a police boy. You see it?
I don't understand what you say, whatever I'm talking about. That's why.
Because when someone who is confident in themselves and what they are, they don't give a shit what anyone else thinks they are.
That's how collaborations happen, that's how people work together. I don't know. You can sense it. It's difficult to explain. Once you recognise real, you will know.
When real recognises real, if real can recognise real, we would not have a lot of the problems that we have today. It's what we're all having to live with.